Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're back at the Honey Creek Bee Yard, and I know before any of you leave it in the comments, and you're welcome to, I know I look like a mix between Doc Brown, Einstein, and maybe Buffalo Bill, but that is what it is. I'm letting my hair down today in memory of Ace Frehley. I don't know if you were a member of the KISS Army when you were growing up. I was, and Ace Frehley, he passed this last week. So there you go, there you have it. We're going full on hippie today. I will put my hair probably in a ponytail or a ball cap before I get going in the bee yard. Anyways, today the goal is to do what we needed to do last week, but I just ran out of time because I was feeding the bees. I want to get in these hives, and we're going to go on a beetle hunt. We're going to do I guess a final year inspection. We may be back one more time, but I think this might be the last big inspection we do this year. The goal is to get these girls inspected, remove as many hive beetles as possible, and I did bring some oil traps. We can go that way if the Beetle Sucker 5000 runs out of gas partially way through this apiary. So there you go, there you have it. That is the plan. Let me get my gear the rest of the way on, the smoker lit, and we're gonna get started.
Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees.
All right, fellas and fellettes, are we ready? You know what I need? I need the Beetle Sucker 5000 before I start. I gotta have that. We are ready to go. Now, the question is, how much of this honey is left? Not honey. I hope this wasn't a raw. Oh, there's hive beetles everywhere. Inside is soaked. Maybe this is a dead out. That would not. Maybe they're just being robbed right now. That would not be good. Maybe the beetle's got another one. Let's hope not. Oh yeah, this hive is done. Done. Man. Oh, it's complete slime out. Hive beetles everywhere. Doggone it. This just annoys me. So they're being robbed. It looks like the bees just absconded, and there's syrup all over the tops of the frames. And I know I didn't spill that much syrup. This is all full, but it's just loaded with beetles. Oh, this is just the worst. Okay, here's what we're doing. We're leaving the lid off of this, and we are going to let the bees rob it out. Son of a gun. Let me I'm gonna let them rob it out back here though. All right, we're now down to 12 hives in this apiary. This is bad. The beetles have gotten everything. That's the first slimed out hive that I've had. And they did not even finish this. It's almost a full bucket. Oh, the worst. All right. Let's try it again. I don't want to be depressed. All right. Let's hope that this one is doing a little better. Hive beetles everywhere. Let me get the beetle sucker ready. All right. All right, here we go. All right, here's the situation. These girls are being slimed out too. Son of a gun. Nothing happening there. They have honey stored there. There's a hive beetle. Let's just give him the old, and that one too. All right, what do we have here? Full of nectar. Hive beetle. Oh, there's hive beetles everywhere. Well, let's see if we have brood and a queen before we start wasting the battery there. This is not good. Nectar stored everywhere. Nope, this is a hive beetle takeover. Another one. This is being robbed out. That's the bees in here are robbers. They're not bees that live here. And I've got 5,000 hive beetles on the bottom here. Oh, this is the worst. Okay. Yep. So some of these frames are filled with honey. This is a hive beetle takeover. Okay. So this is not good. This is not good at all. All right. All right, third time's a charm. Let's see if we have a colony in here. We have a daddy long leg. That's a good sign. Let's get ready for the beetles. Yep, beetles. All right, it looks like we have a colony in here. Finally, but we also have a lot of hive beetles. So we are going to do a hive beetle remediation on this hive. Yep, there's a ton. Holy cow. Okay, so now the situation is as follows. We are putting all of these back in, then we're going to remove the hive from the bottom board and get the beetles out of the bottom. There we go. Okay, that is not good, folks. That is not good at all. This hive is in bad shape. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we are going to make sure that the brood is in the center of the hive. Oh, there's beetles everywhere here. Oh my gosh. This hive is barely gonna, this hive's not even gonna make it. There's no way. At least I've got the majority of the beetles out. Let's, I didn't see a queen in here. I mean, I did not. She may be in there. I didn't see her. Oh man. Okay, that was not good, folks. Oh, more beetles on the top. Son of a gun. Okay, I'm gonna get some oil traps. All right, put the traps in here. I've already caught one beetle in the trap already. I just saw a beetle run. Unbelievable. All right, bees, here's your opportunity. Here is your opportunity. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. And one here. All right. I really don't know if that's going to help them. I suspect not. I'm going to go ahead and give them the remainder of this sugar syrup. And that's all we can do for this hive. I hope it gets better. This is the worst. The absolute worst. Unfortunately, the bees on the front of this hive look like they're in a defensive posture as well. All right, let's have a look. It looks like we have a colony right here. They've been defending. Oh man, I've got hive beetles all over the outside of this hive. And I think they're coming from the hive that I just went through. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Well, there's one hive beetle. He just flew away. This is not good. There's some hive beetles there. This is the worst, people. The worst. Oh man, there they are. We just found them. Let me tell you, this is the worst. This is not good. I mean, I'll be honest with you. These bees should be in a nuke. If anything. I mean, I don't think they're going to live. There's one. Not a fan of oil traps, but I don't have much of a choice this time. I mean, I've got these things crawl on the outside of hives. So I'm guessing that I'm probably about 2 months too late on these oil traps. I really should have just, swallowed my pride and did the oil traps, but I didn't. There you go. At least you'll have food. Okay, next one's a dead out. Then I've got two on the end. Let's look at the ones on the end. We have a long way to go, folks, and I know I don't have enough battery on that beetle sucker. I know I don't. All right, so on the back row, only 2 have survived. We've got 2 out of 7, 5 dead outs, back row alone. And the 2 that have survived, they're weak. I don't know that they're going to survive. Next time we come out, they may be gone. Okay, it's been a week, and I've got mostly a full bucket, which means I don't have a full hive. All right, here we go. Yep, beetles. And these girls look slimed. This is being robbed out. This is another dead out. The hive beetle, I've never seen hive beetles like this. I mean, that one time at the farm when I introduced the Beetle Sucker 5000, I had hive beetles, but most of them were in the front row of bees. Every hive in this bee yard is destroyed with hive beetles. And I'm wondering about the America hive up front. That's the strongest hive here. And I'm wondering how it's doing. But kaput. Everybody with a bucket, they're being robbed out at this point. This hive here, I don't see anybody on the front. I bet this one's a kaput too. Yep. Oh no, this hive might have bees. Okay, yay. Yay, hello ladies. Glad to see you're pouring out. I am glad to see you are pouring out. You may have been defending. Yep, and I've got hive beetles, but I'm going to get them all out of your hive if I have the means. All right, well, this hive is a dead out. I thought there were a lot of bees in here. I thought I had a colony. I was gonna help them out and clean out the beetles, but unfortunately, they were just robber bees in here drinking the syrup and fighting hive beetles. They were mercenaries. So far, we're just we're not winning today, fellas. This is bad. This is literally an extinction level event. All right, let's go to the next ones. The next two are dead outs. We have two possible hives on this row left. We have Uno and the Russians left. Let's see if we've got anything happening here. I see bees on the front, and they're not, it doesn't look like a robbing situation. They're just, these bees look like they're defending the front. But the problem is, you've seen the hive beetles. There's no way they're defending against the hive beetles. Okay, their bucket is almost shot. I don't see any hive beetles coming out. That is a good sign. We may end up giving these girls another bucket. Okay, they have hive beetles. Son of a gun. But I do see bees on 3 of the frames here. I'm not even gonna do anything with hive beetles until after. Oh man, I say that, and then there's 50,000 hive beetles. That. The question is there, okay, so I think I just found some brood. I did. So let me look for the queen. We have a very small colony here. Okay, I do not see the queen there. The good news is they didn't have any hive beetles on that frame. Let's look at this one. Okay, no hive beetles on this frame. Do I see a queen? Okay, no queen there. No queen here, but we do have cat's brood. Yeah, all right. Oh, it looks slimed. I see some hive beetles on this one. I do not see the queen. Nor do I see her there, but I see a lot of hive beetles. God, dog. All right, well, I can't get them all. They're just gonna have to do with what they can with beetle traps. All right, there we go. That's pretty much, that's the extent of what I can do. Holy cow. We didn't even get to the best part of the yard yet. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue to feed these bees. That one, they've emptied that one. Let's grab a different bucket here. This bucket's in good shape, and so is the other one. Let's this one lives barely. All right, let's see what we have here. I'm going to look at the front. It looks like we have some activity. They look like they're defending, but I tell you what, none of these hives have the bees enough to defend what's going on here. See how tough you are. Oh, there's a hive beetle right there just waiting to get in. All right, well, I guess we have no choice but to just go in. I don't have a Beetle Sucker 5000. It's out of batteries. Oh, and this is the one we needed on. Look at this. Holy cow. Okay, we're going to have to whack a few bees here. Not having much of a choice. Oh, no. I'm sorry. You got to sacrifice yourself for the colonies, lady. Yep. That's what you do anyway, so you're going out in a hive tool of glory. There we go. That's a lot of them. All right, so the situation is as follows. They're not getting this top box back. We're taking it away. Okay, we're going to approach this hive and the remainder of the hives a bit differently. I'm not going to stir up the hive or the hive beetles. I've got bees on these middle frames. There is a colony here, and they seem to be keeping the hive beetles away. I'm going to go ahead and put 4 beetle traps in, and we're just going to move on to the next hive. We're going to save at least one hive today, folks. All right, I'm usually not one to advertise beetle traps, but I tell you what, these are fantastic traps. They're the same as the ones that we've all been using for years. Well, I got them for you for cheap. Just go to bugfarmerbees.com and you can get them. We're testing them out right now. Usually I'm just a Beetle Sucker 5000 guy, but today I'm a beetle trap guy. So there you go, and there you have it. I'm going to say that this dilemma that I find myself in today is of my own doing. I should have had beetle traps in a lot sooner. I thought for sure I was going to get by all season without them. I thought between the Grub X and the Beetle Sucker 5000 we would keep it under control, but apparently Mother Nature had other ideas. There we go. Nice and flat. All right, ladies. Oh, I see ya. You're not going to escape the old smasheroo, either are you. The smasheroo is made for you. All right. Let's give these girls some more food. You go, Rooskies. There you go. This has been disappointing. So we have 2 hives alive in this row as well. All right. Now we have to smoke these girls good because this hive was attacking me last week. But it'll look very busy today. What's going on here, ladies? Oh, well, you drank all of that. Oh, and you've got a... Okay, you've got a full box of bees. We have a lot of hive beetles in here, though. But you're chasing them. You have enough to get them into the traps. So you see why I like the Beetle Sucker 5000? Because I don't have to do all of this. And one here. All right, there we go. We have enough oil left for about a half a trap. So we played that right. All right. Well, there you go. Holy crap. All right, there's no easy way for me to put this, but I'll tell you what, this was an extinction level event. I've got 11 dead outs in this apiary right now. That means I've got 9 hives with bees, and of those, I'm going to say 5 of them are strong enough to make it through the winter. This is terrible. The hive beetles have destroyed this apiary this year. They've really destroyed me, and I tell you what, it's my fault. I did not pay enough attention to these hives in this apiary and these hive beetles early enough. I should have put oil traps in there a while ago. I didn't. It's my fault. The Beetle Sucker 5000, it ran out of gas halfway through because there's just so many beetles. But there you go. We've suffered a giant setback here in the Honey Creek apiary. But I tell you what, it's c'est la vie. It is what it is, and we are going to address it as the year goes on and then into the spring. We will have 20 producing hives in this yard next year. I'm confident of that. I don't know how I'm going to make it happen, but we're going to make it happen. So there you go. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. I do try to keep it light and have fun, even when the situation is this bad. It's not the end of the world, fellas and fellas. We are going to survive this, and so will this apiary. So with all that said, have a great week, and I will see you next time. Take care.